So our last posture is called corpse pose, and in Sanskrit it's called Shavasana, and corpse pose is the literal translation of that. So it's actually not that different from sleeping, except that we're actually going to lie here and be aware of ourselves while we're here. The first thing you want to make sure is that you are comfortable, that you have an appropriately sized pillow underneath your head if you need one. Not everybody needs a pillow, but you might need a pillow, and you want to make sure that your neck is not feeling any stress while you're lying here. And then you're just going to give your body a little shimmy and make sure that you're comfortable resting here on the floor. Now, not everybody is comfortable lying with their arms and legs fully extended. Sometimes people feel discomfort in their lower back, in which case it would be a good idea to put some kind of a bolster or pillow or a rolled up blanket underneath your knees so that you don't feel any distress in your lower back. So corpse pose is meant to be done with your eyes closed, and if you're wearing glasses, it's often a good idea to take them off because it allows the muscles in your face to rest. Your arms are resting by your side, and generally rolling your palms up towards the ceiling is kind of a nice place to be because it sort of opens you up to possibilities in a physical and spiritual way. And you may find that you like to have your arms quite a bit out to the side, or you could have your arms quite close to you, but wherever you are, you should make sure that this is comfortable in your own body. So you can have your arms wherever you want. How you have your legs arranged, again, is also a personal choice. The important thing to remember is that your legs do not have to be fixed together. You want to think about letting your hips soften and just let your legs fall out to the side so that they're just nice and easy and that you're not trying to put them anywhere special. So Shavasana is really a conscious relaxation. Your eyes are closed, but you're paying attention to how your body is feeling as you lie here. You're observing your breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose, and just trying to let the floor support you. And generally, Shavasana is done for at least 5 minutes, though it could be done for a little bit longer if you can do it without falling asleep. Try to be aware of how your body's feeling, and just if you notice any muscular tension anywhere in your body, try to give it permission to release. So again, once you've found a comfortable position in Shavasana, the idea is to remain quite still. If you're doing this by yourself, it's sometimes a good idea to set a little alarm to go off in 5 minutes, or you could just lie there for as long as you think is appropriate for you, and whenever you're ready to come out of it, you want to come out of it very slowly. So we'll be very kind and very gentle to our bodies because we don't want to jostle it too quickly. So when you come out of Shavasana, you'll want to do very small movements. So first you'll begin to wiggle your fingers, and then you'll begin to wiggle your toes, just to slowly invite movement back into your body. And after you've done a little bit of toe wiggling and finger wiggling, then you can begin to rock your head a little bit from side to side, just to check in and see how your neck is feeling. And then very gently, you'll bend your knees one at a time. So you'll slide one foot up. It doesn't matter which one you do first. And just take a moment and then slide the other foot up. And you'll want to notice how this feels, because it's very different to lie with your legs fully extended and then to lie with your knees bent. And then you take a moment to check in. And then again, we're trying to figure out the easiest way to come back to where we were. So think about whether you'd like to roll over onto your left side or your right side. And Norma, just remember that your glasses are just to your, yes, just beside you. And then very gently go ahead and roll over to one side or the other. And you can rest your head on your arm and just take a moment or two to lie here. Again, you're just trying to give your body a moment or two to come out of Shavasana very gently before you make your way to sitting comfortably on your mat. And again, you want to come up in a way that's very easy and very gentle, and in a way that's not going to jar you. And then you can have a seat on your mat and just take a moment to check in. Cushions or blankets are always good. After doing yoga, your hips and your back will probably feel a little bit different, but it doesn't hurt to have a nice cushion to sit on, because that can just make everything all better. And then just take a moment and check in and see how you're feeling.